So, I guess the first question I have is, what are Kayla's issues that would keep her from getting regular piano lessons?
Yes, I would say that Kayla can tend to be belligerent at times and just needs a special way of learning. And so Soft Mozart has really allowed her to learn in a fun, new way. Gives her lots of fun things to look at, and she loves music, but it's really just a way for her to gain new understanding in a fun and even somewhat of a patient way by being able to do it from home.
Do you think it's important, I know how I would answer this, for Kayla. Do you think it's important that Kayla learn how to play music, not just appreciate music? And what do you think the differences would be for her?
Definitely. Being somewhat of a musician myself, I find that playing music just allows you to express yourself in a different way. It allows you to not only appreciate the music, but also be able to create the music. And music can really go across so many different levels and places that it will really help her in the educational setting and help her with learning, with reading, and I think even some math concepts and various things that will just help her learn and feel confident in a different way.
Okay, let's see. Do you notice a difference in Kayla, or how do you think this has helped her? Like, what kind of difference do you see before we were talking? Because she was so little. Until now.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Kayla, when she first got started, was quite apprehensive with new situations, that if a new challenge came her way, she would tend to shy away from it, almost to be somewhat angry towards it and just really not want to take it on. And now I feel as though after she's begun Soft Mozart and been involved with it, she really tackles new challenges in a different way. She almost appreciates new challenges at times, and I just was talking with a girlfriend last night, and she had Kayla in this music program for the first time, and this friend just said that Kayla adapted so well as a first-time person to this class. She'd never seen somebody who just adapted so well for that first time, and I think it's been her educational, her knowledge of music, but also her ability to just jump in with new concepts. I think that's really benefited her in many ways.
Okay, so let's throw in the fact that she actually has Down syndrome in here somewhere.
Okay. No, that sounds
So as a Down syndrome kid, what challenges, or okay, how about this? Why do you think it's important for Down syndrome children in particular to learn music? And do you think that as a parent or as a daycare provider, we might be pushing them too hard or starting them too young? Because I was already accused of this. So I think we can address that.
Definitely not. As a mother of a daughter with Down syndrome, Kayla already has so many challenges ahead of her in just learning slower than other kids, and I think this allows her the ability to learn at such a young age and to develop skills of perseverance and hard work, and along with the musical education that she's getting, but starting from as young as possible is such a good thing, that she's been able to learn this from such a young age, and that she's learning to appreciate it and gaining new knowledge as she's been getting a little bit older. But yeah, I don't think you can ever start too young. I think you can never push her hard enough. She needs this extra push, because that's going to be what helps her move along in life, that as she has challenges throughout her life, that she's going to be able to really persevere and to be able to take on these challenges and hopefully just really flourish in her life.
So how, like if you were going to, if I weren't your daycare provider, and you have, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this, how important is it to you, now that you know these things are possible in daycare? Is it to you know, would it be in choosing a new one, or how much would you encourage your new daycare provider? I mean, how much is that a part of saying, okay, here's this opportunity in a daycare, yes, I want my kids to have it? Because really it takes virtually no time for me. They're sitting at a computer, you know what I mean? So for us, for Kayla, but for Anna, she just plays. So for you coming in, how important it is, if if you had to switch, or do you know what I'm asking?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of how to say it so it doesn't put down anybody else that we've had for daycare. But no, I think, but
Well, right.
yeah.
Well, I think just
So this is
right when
like-
you didn't
yeah.
know the opportunity was even
Right,
possible.
right.
I'm betting they don't either.
Oh, right. Yep, definitely.
You
Okay,
know,
no,
yeah.
that's a great question. So, yeah, it's been awesome having a daycare provider who is willing to step out into new challenges, to take on this program with kids of different ages, and really offering this incredible opportunity for the kids to learn in a daycare setting. I've had several friends who've said, wow, your daycare provider is really teaching the piano to your kids through this program, and it's been awesome to be able to tell them, yes, this is a great daycare, but it's just been really neat allowing this to be an opportunity for my girls. And I think in looking at another daycare in the future, this would be a huge piece that now I would really want in a daycare setting. And I know it's not offered in many settings, and most daycare providers wouldn't be able to do this, or maybe wouldn't have the interest in it. But I just think this is an incredible opportunity, and I hope that my girls will just continue on in music, just with this great beginning of soft Mozart. I think for Kayla too, with the challenges that she'll have in life, I think of what an awesome opportunity it is to understand music and to be able to express yourself in music. And I think for Kayla, there'll be so many times where she doesn't know how to express herself through her emotions or through her words. And I think music will just give her the ability to have this as a lifelong language. And so I'm so excited that she's learning this at such a young age, and that even through music at this young of an age, she's able to express certain emotions and able to just really express herself in ways I don't think she otherwise would be able to if she didn't have soft Mozart that's been able to teach her